Nothing like snow 2 days after 28 degrees Celsius. Look at the size of those hairy woodpeckers. There's a male on the feeder and a female on the suet. And the male just pushed her off. Like, girlfriend, you need to get a better man. Like many of you, I'm at the point of doing the seedling shuffle dance thing. So here's some images of what my house currently looks like with plants absolutely everywhere. It is a bit chaotic and I can't wait till I can get these things outside into that little plastic greenhouse. I am waiting for the nights to consistently be at least 7. And that's not looking like it's going to happen for a couple of weeks. And I'm not even going to show you the state of the basement and the grow tent because it's just nuts. Hello, my friends. Oh. Okay. Sorry to disturb you. You guys can just fast forward, but I find this fascinating. In all the years here, we've never actually seen a tom, just all the girls. Check out those feathers. Oh, this is where I wish I had a good camera and camera skills. So today I thought I would finish amending these beds. In the fall I did put about 2 good inches of my 1-year-old compost that I made. Okay, so we got a 50-pound bag of alfalfa pellets for $25. That is gonna go far. And then I'm using the golf green bone meal and bags of 3-in-1 mix to top it off. These are $3.99 a bag. So now these bags are going to become my potato sacks for growing potatoes in. Here's a closer shot of what I'm doing. So some bone meal pellets about this thickness and just a very thin coat of that 3-in-1 mix. There's a Brussels sprout I left in the ground over winter and I'm just seeing if it'll grow up from the base. And there's my rhubarb transplant from last year. It came through, but now I've got to move it. So here we go, all mulched and finished amending. Tomatoes are going to go again along that back wall on the conduit structure that Bill MacGyvered for me. We're going to extend it right to the deck railing this year, put another section there. But the peppers this year are going to go in that same bed below the tomatoes. And I'm really not sure how I'm configuring everything else yet. This corner section is reserved for just my cosmos. That's why I need to get my rhubarb out of there because it blocked the sun from getting to the rhubarb last year. The house is also getting some cosmetics done to it. That was a really bad paint job that Bill and I did many years ago, and also some really cheap paint. So I can't wait for that to finally be fixed up. We're not getting any younger, so we are going to take our time and set a goal to have the whole house painted in a week. Peas and beans always up this trellis, this arch, and not sure about this bed. I'm thinking maybe zucchini. So today I'm going to work on the side of the garage bed, just from the eave to the end of the bed there. Gonna get that in top shape. Let's take a before. So there's the before. And depending on how cold I am, I might tackle this little section here with the larkspur as well. Here we go, a few hours later. Got all the larkspur that I didn't want out of here. Weeded, got the alfalfa down and the bone meal. Now the trick is to keep her out of my garden. She wants to eat the alfalfa. Will be interesting to see the rabbits, if this is going to attract the rabbits. Hopefully at this point they've moved on now that all the grass is up. Whew. So I still have this last little end bit here to do. And I even did around my tree. I've got some lupins coming up. Some, I believe that is squill. And some wicked Susans there from last year. So I'm going to clean up this mulch, and I still have to edge all my garden beds. But that is it for today. Sore aching joints from yesterday. This is how we're feeling. We will push through and head outside anyways. Finish that little bit on the right hand side, and now we are 100% amended and mulched. Unfortunately, I forgot to do a before shot, but decided to tackle the bay window. Underneath the bay window, it mainly has hostas, astilbes, some muscari, grape hyacinth. Those are the ones from my great-great-grandma and grandpa's place in Essex, England. And they are starting to come up. More hostas and heuchera and hens and chicks that are original with the house. Okay, this is what I call the driveway bed because it's beside the driveway. This was created, this is starting its second full year, and I made it with sheet mulching with cardboard, no dig. I'm probably going to have to do voiceover on this. It is another windy day. It says that it's 18, 19 degrees, but the wind is keeping it cooler than that, but nice and comfortable. Perfect day for gardening as far as I'm concerned. So I am just beginning this. Really don't need to do much weeding in here. Just cut back all the growth from last year. But there's the first daffodils coming up in this bed, and I see some yarrow there, and I see some lily of some sort. Can't remember what I planted there. There's a bunch of stonecrop, autumn joy in here, silver mound, and the tulips are all coming up, and irises. So this is my before. I should probably do it from the other angle too. So here it is on this front side, and that is at the end there is my peony row. and I'm going to use my new handy dandy tool that Bill got me for my birthday. And it's been doing a great job getting at the weeds in the driveway as well. Works better when the driveway is wet. Okay, here we go. See you in a few hours. Well, I'm working away and all of a sudden the temperature just plummeted. And I looked up in the sky and then checked the weather radar. Actually, it's raining right now. Well, I guess we'll go do some indoor gardening now. So Bill knows a guy. He's a recycler, like a scrap metal guy. He goes around and collects things, I guess, people don't want or want to get rid of. And this is Bill's recent find from him. Bill also got me 3 new shepherd hooks or decorative hangers. So there's one of them. I mean, if you guys know the price of these, he scored $15 a piece. And there's 2 more of them. So here's the other hook. I think I'll put plants on there. Here's the 3rd score, another park bench. So we're redoing our other one. So now we're just gonna do this one too. So he picked this one up for 20 bucks. So as that storm came through, the temperature dropped to 6 feels like 3. Bill's just gone downstairs to start a fire, and we'll be having spaghetti for dinner tonight. Happy Earth Day for tomorrow.